I'm also very fond of saying that DNA is in the democracy is in the Bangladeshi DNA. I haven't been anywhere so far in the country where people haven't talked about what are the fundamental aspects of a democracy. To be represented as citizens, and also to be able to act freely in a country, right? We want government, those of us who live in a democracy. We don't want too much. We want it to help us, especially in places where we cannot help ourselves as efficiently, such as in national defense, and in providing those services that are required for all citizens, like education and health. And so I haven't been anywhere and met anyone who said, no, that's not what I want as a Bangladeshi. And that's where any democracy begins, right? We're the bosses in a democracy in the end, the actual citizens. In any democracy, there is a dynamic tension, I think, between how to provide efficient security and freedom of movement and freedom of expression, which are all part and parcel of a strong democracy. You know that we express our concerns about human rights issues in our annual human rights report, which is available for all to see, as well as in regular discussions with government officials, with the press, with NGOs and others. And we will continue not just to express our concerns over human rights issues, but also to continue to offer help. I would be foolish to try and sit here today and tell you that the United States is perfect and we've figured all this out for ourselves. We know better. We, like Bangladesh, are made up of human beings, and any individual human being can violate a law, violate human rights in general. What we urge and what we find is best, and if you've been watching the news, you've seen the struggles that we've had, for example, with police and alleged excesses and human rights violations in our own country. The best remedy for these kinds of issues is to have an investigation that is thorough and that is transparent, that the results are made known, and that when people are found to have committed these violations, that they receive just disciplinary and other action, and that information be made public. It not only assures those of us who are citizens of a democracy that our government is holding itself accountable, but it also gives a signal to anyone else who might choose to to commit a violation to think twice before doing so.
Mr. Rahid Ejaz is the former president, another former president, and he's from Guatemala.